Jesus says, bitterness and self-hate run so deep, but there is hope. December 17th, 2020, Part 2 of the message from Jesus and Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, My dear family of Heartdwellers, the Lord is continuing to ask us to prepare our hearts and wash our wedding dresses. If you are anything like me, you are stressing over what you didn't get done. The Lord told me it is not a rapture drill this time, but who knows if mercy will buy us more time? No one knows. Originally, He said the great revival would happen after the rapture. Lord, I thought you said I would have peace, but in this moment all I have is sorrow and regrets. Jesus, forgive me. I feel I've done badly. I've tripped over my flesh time after time. I had chances to reform, but I was weak when I should have persevered and finished my work. I have been harsh with others at times, and I have grown a bitter root. Please take this nasty thing out of me. I'm so sorry for my ingratitude, and I'm so sorry for having scorn and contempt where I should have had respect instead. I hate my sins, Jesus. I hate them. With all my heart, I want to make good on all the gifts you've given me. There is nothing left to say but, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. I have been guilty of all the sins: pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. In spite of your many graces to help me, I have still fallen short. After I made this confession, my eyes and heart were filled with tears, because I should have done so much better for Him. If this rapture is imminent and about to happen, the door to doing better on earth is closing. Yet, I will not stop trying. I will keep trying until that fateful day. And then I went online to look something up for this message, and this rhema popped up. Loving trust means for our contemplative life, an absolute, unconditional, and unwavering confidence in God, our loving Father, even when everything seems to be a total failure. To look to Him alone as our help and protector. To stop doubting and being discouraged, casting all our worries and cares on the Lord, and walking in total freedom to be daring and absolutely fearless of any obstacle, knowing that nothing is impossible with God, and total reliance on our Heavenly Father, with a spontaneous abandonment of the little children, totally convinced of our utter nothingness, but trusting to the point of rashness with courageous confidence in His fatherly goodness. I believe that is a quote from Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Well, when I read that, my tears dried and I felt better, and Jesus began to speak. You see, there is hope. Yes, all things you confessed are true enough, but not even all of them added together in your 75 years begin to approach the limits of my mercy, which is as infinite as my very being. What can I say to you? You have done well. Nothing I say will convince you, beloved. The seeds of bitterness and self-hatred run so deep that only I can do something about it. Do you know that Mother Teresa felt the very same way at the end of her life? She felt that she could never do enough, and that even one poor sinner lying in the street meant that she had failed. She was so acutely aware of the troubles of the world, the pains of the souls around her, that she would pray, yes, but to know that there will still be others out there broke her heart, and she felt like an abysmal failure. I'm telling you the truth. This was a very dark night for her, and that is exactly how she felt, a failure. She continually asked herself, did I do the right thing? This troubled her until her dying breath, when I came for her with the angels and saints in glory. So you see, what you're feeling is not so unusual. I'm here to tell you, you did very well, and I'm coming for you, my bride. Try not to be so deflated and feeling so very low, lest you discourage others. All fall short in the light of my truth. Not one has attained perfection, except my mother, but in order for her to do that, her lineage had to be meticulously prepared for her. And even then she was given the grace of baptism at conception. Therefore her blood was totally cleansed of any vestige of sin. She did not have the bloodline struggles and curses that most work against. But even if she had, she was so close to the Father that He would have strengthened her and she would have corresponded. Grace is a wonderful help, but without the grace of corresponding to grace, many lose it. Many are victims of the enemy stealing it, because virtue and self-control do not go deep enough. If there is one thing you should teach your children, it is self-control and patience, with a keen understanding of humility and charity. The Lord bless you, dear heart dwellers.